Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I have a card tutorial to share with you. Whew, I couldn't get that out for a minute. But this is an Easter card, and it's really quick and easy, and I did just a little bit of watercoloring using my Stampin'Up regular ink pads and an aqua painter. This is great if you're a beginner, or even if you're not a beginner. It really is a simple, pretty card. I'm really getting into the clean and simple look here lately, but I really like the way it turned out. So this is what I'm sharing today. And look, I got a new pad. I'm so happy. I got the paper pumpkin one this time. The other one was my Stampin' Up one, but this time I got the paper pumpkin one, and I hope it's not distracting, but I thought it was so pretty. But anyway, I wanted to mention the paper pumpkin while I'm thinking about it, because mine is coming in the mail here any day. I probably will get it today, and I've heard so much about it. Instead of having it as a surprise this month, I had to go sneak peek it, and it's adorable. So it's for Easter. I'm going to be sharing that soon, so keep an eye out for that. All right, let's get started. Okay, so you're going to need a pool party card base, and this is 5.5 by 4.25, my usual card base. And then this piece is going to be 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and this is what we're going to stamp on, and what we're going to use for our watercoloring. And this is the thick Whisper White, so it does help to use the thick Whisper White. You can do it on the regular Whisper White. It works just as well. I just really like using the thick for this. So the stamp set that I'm using today is called Easter Message, and I love this because it shows the true meaning of Christmas. And I'm sure I'm going to create something else with this because it is gorgeous. It said he is not here, he has risen, and this is absolutely gorgeous with the palm branches. I really like this. So let me grab that and my Easter, Happy Easter. And I'm going to use Memento ink. It seems to work really good for me with the watercolor. I've heard people say that it runs sometimes for them. So alright, so let's go ahead and stamp this. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp the Happy Easter while I have this out. And hopefully I'm going to get this straight because I don't have my head over it. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so now the next step is to color it in. First, let's use the Wild Wasabi. I'm going to use Wild Wasabi, Pool Party, and Daffodil Delight. I don't want to open it all the way. I just want to squeeze the ink pad onto the lid here. And I'm just going to pick this up. I'm going to squeeze my aqua painter to make sure I have water on the tip first. And then we're just going to go ahead and it's just like painting. Super easy and super quick. And I like it because you can keep going once you have this aqua painter. And you can make it darker. I just want it to be pretty light. So you can make some areas darker. I got a little distracted a minute ago because my phone buzzed, and it was my daughter-in-law because my little grandson was in a parade today. My husband wasn't really feeling that well, so we didn't end up going. So she was telling me about it. He is playing baseball, football. He just loves sports, so his football team was in the parade. Alright, so that's that. I'm just going to kind of brush it off and go on to the next color, which I'm going to use Daffodil Delight because these are lilies, and just the center is usually yellow of the lily. So I'm just gonna pick up some ink. Just like that. And I think they're already super pretty. And then for the background, you're just going to use the pool party, and I'm going to squeeze some ink out here, some water, so it's really watery. And then I'm just going to start going around to highlight the flower. Using this makes it so simple to watercolor. And again, if you want some areas darker, you can make them darker. You can make some areas lighter. Just pick up more ink. And I'm just going to kind of make what I call a little cloud around it, just to highlight it. Okay, I think that's good. And then we're going to close this ink pad up. And then we're ready to attach it to the front. Super quick, super easy. So let's get our card base out here. You can speed up the drying on this. I'm going to use fast fuse, and it's not really that wet. So if you want to dry it, you can use your heat tool to dry it. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my fast fuse. This fast fuse today has been kind of giving me a hard time. I need to get my new one out. Okay. All right, so we're gonna center this, and I really wanted extra of the pool party showing, so I didn't have so much white. That's why I cut it this time at 3 3/4. And then I'm going to grab some of my enamel shapes, and I'm using the Daffodil Delight for this one, and I'm using one of the large ones and 2 of the small ones. The small ones are always harder for me to get off. But I love these enamel shapes. They do add so much to a project. So that is it. It's super quick and easy, and it really is a really pretty card. So you can see I really did this one a lot lighter. Plus this is going to dry a tad lighter because of it's still a little damp, but I think it's super pretty. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you need any supplies, go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com, and you can shop right online from my blog. So I hope everyone has a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next video. See you later. Bye.